What point with your family do you say no?
When it hurts.
So when it hurts who? When it hurts you, when it hurts
that's the boundary.
Mentally, physically,
that's
financially,
the boundary.
like
That's the boundary. So you gotta know, I don't care who it is. It ain't got nothing but family, it don't matter who it is. You gotta have some kind of boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no. Love yourself enough
enough to say no.
As a parent, we sometimes we have to distance ourselves from our
It's called
children.
boundary.
That's
All these
hard.
new
It's
words.
actually hard to hear.
All these new
That's
words.
true.
It's called boundaries.
I could lock my daughter, but then
Go
I'll
get
call
Keanu
her.
Jordan.
You know what I'm saying?
Toxic.
He's different.
That's literally toxic.
But for me to keep my peace
Jordan. Yeah.
and my money,
What's
lie.
wrong?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a daddy,
Another
I
problem?
would call him too. My dad. So never mind. But yeah, I guess I just.
You ain't know
Why
why.
not?
Why not?
My dad don't know nothing from me.
Yeah.
But
Go
man,
on.
You can turn it down for
I'm
right
putting
now.
business out there.
No.
No. I said to my daughter one time, I said, I don't ask you for anything, right? You know what she said to me? She goes, but I gave you your grandkids. You don't get a merit badge for that.
Cause we're outside.
Like, I take care of grandkids. Like,
You different, man.
what?
Yeah.
Hey, I want,
She's a little different.
Oh no, he is.
I want the best.
He's crazy.
Whoa,
Never
whoa,
know.
whoa.
You doing all kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna keep that.
What point with your family do you say no?
When it hurts.
So when it hurts who? When it hurts you, when it hurts
That's the boundary.
mentally, physically,
That's the
financially,
boundary.
like
That's the boundary. So you gotta know, I don't care who it is. It ain't got nothing but family, it don't matter who it is. You gotta have some kind of boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no. Love yourself
love
enough.
yourself enough to
Yes.
say no.
As a parent, we sometimes we have to distance ourselves from our
It's called
children.
boundaries.
And that's
All these
hard.
new
That's
words.
actually hard to hear.
All these new
That's the
words.
truth.
It's called
That's it.
boundaries.
I would lock my daughter, but then I would call my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying?
Toxic.
He's different.
That's literally toxic.
But for me to keep my peace
Yeah.
and my money, lie.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a daddy with money, I would always call him too. My dad. So never mind. But yeah, I guess I just.
You ain't know
Why
why.
not?
Why
My
not?
dad don't want nothing from me.
Yeah.
But
Go
man,
on.
you know, okay, man, I'm putting business out there.
No.
No.
But I said to my daughter one time, I said, I don't ask you for anything, right? You know what she said to me? She goes, but I gave you your grandkids. You don't get a merit badge for that.
Cause we're outside.
Like, I take care of grandkids. Like,
You different, man.
what?
Yeah.
Hey, I want,
She's a little different.
Oh no, he is.
I want the best.
He's crazy.
Whoa,
Never
whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa.
What's happening? Okay.
Jay, Carol.
Look at it's your screen print by hand. 8 on, 6. Tight shirt. Where your black shirt at? I ain't getting no black. I had a white, man. I had a white. The black tight, dog. Oh, we live? Which one? They was tight. Mic check, mic check. What's happening? We live?
Are we live?
We live?
Why you go ask if we live?
Because I'm talking to the producer. Hey man, you don't start. Don't start tonight.
But no, I am like always.
Don't start tonight.
If you are a live, you live.
Don't start tonight.
If you, okay, we live.
Drinking.
We live.
Can't been
I
drinking.
think you can drink.
We know I've been drinking.
Oh, if we need to get you a special cup.
You want to say bash?
How you doing, people? Don't mind them.
We
How
need to
y'all
get you a
doing?
concealer cup.
What's up, man? How y'all doing? Since y'all,
They can know what I'm drinking.
You do?
I don't know what you drink.
You want to know what I'm
No,
drinking?
I'm
You
good.
want to see it?
That's not my business. It's none of my business.
He say longer than bathwater, right?
Ooh. My mama told me something like that. I'm trying to grab water. That's funny, man. Oh, what's been up, bro?
Hey man, life's good. Went to my doctor's appointment.
Mhm.
Like, keep doing what you're doing.
I
I'm
like
like, okay, I plan to. That's living.
Yes.
That's funny that you went to the, not funny, but you
What?
went to the doctor. Most men don't go to the doctor.
We
You
go to-
never hear that.
We go to the doctor.
Hey, we're gonna talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But I went to the doctor for one thing.
They found a whole bunch of other stuff.
Woo. Hey, you know when you go to the doctor
Like your car.
and you you say,
They
yeah,
asked about all that.
you get a little surgery and you go to sleep, you wake up, and you see the doc, you say, we good? The doc go,
Like, whoa, what? Yeah.
yeah, he's like, hey, no.
Wow.
Well,
But I'm still here.
I think.
Hey, cap a camera. Hey, we live, SingletonBrown. But this is not a commercial, but men, go to the doctor. If you don't have health insurance, get health insurance. Go to the healthcare market. Because here's my commercial clip. You ready for this? Because I am better, I'm better. Okay? Man, I looked at the bill. Over $1 million am better than put out on me.
Wow.
You okay? Okay? So because I am better, I'm better. Now, you can have Aetna and them other people too. You can have the Blue Cross Blue Shield.
All them people.
But am better? I am better.
took $1 million to fix him. No, what the hell was wrong with you?
He here?
He's here. That's all that matters.
D. Williams.
You find out.
What's
Hello.
happening? What's
Hey.
happening? Hey there.
Yeah. You
Give me my
fine.
camera, man.
Yeah, let's roll.
That's funny. Like always, like, subscribe, follow. Singleton Brown live on all platforms. Also on Roku TV. Download the app Gift TV. We coming to a stage, a platform near you. Also subscribe. If you're new to our channel, check us out. We got something for you. Hey, also leave a comment, concern, put it in the chat. It's okay. And we'll say what's up to my hometown, Louisiana. You gonna say something back?
Oh my gosh, like we just shouting out hometowns. I'm
Yeah.
gonna shout out my hometown, Omaha, Nebraska. I know y'all don't know nobody from there.
Ooh.
They make us out there though. It's good people.
What's the? That's like corn hustle. Bro.
We are the Cornhuskers, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
So
Hustle corn.
it's a husk of corn. You know, it's more corn in Iowa than Nebraska. I don't know where all the corn is in Nebraska
don't
that
know.
they say.
It's cold.
Is it?
I know where the hood is though.
Is it really not corn, or is it just corn meat?
Ooh.
That's all right. You wanna go back? You wanna take a trip back home with me? See
What?
if it's corny.
What? If I go to Nebraska,
We're going to Nebraska.
So
I would
we
tell-
also wait a minute. We don't claim the whole state, y'all. Like I'm from Omaha. It just
Omaha.
happens to be in Nebraska, but
Okay.
oh,
If
Lord.
I go to Nebraska, it'd be the equivalent of Deion Sanders going to Colorado.
somebody got that correlation. But
I'm bringing my luggage.
You gonna get him started?
He
You
been
don't
drinking,
get him
y'all.
started.
We told you.
Oh boy.
No, really though. If I go to Nebraska though,
Yeah.
it'd be like Deion going to Colorado.
Mm.
You know, okay. You know the difference. Just off topic. You know the difference.
Really?
You know the difference
It's
between the
always
player
off topic.
and the Mac. You know the player and the Mac thing.
Go ahead.
You know the player. They got to find somebody
You
with
funny,
a
man.
low vibration, low quality mindset to put
Yeah.
up their BS, right?
Yeah.
But a Mac, you can drop me off in the coldest day of the year in the middle of Idaho or Nebraska, and I'm gonna pull a mayor's
I
wife.
don't like being associated with Idaho. Wait a minute. I don't like it.
A Mac could be anywhere, and he's great. He's good. You see what I'm saying?
Only on
Any
Singleton Brown
environment, on any level, I can go to the White House and pull. Okay. I ain't going today because
He
I
said
mean,
it
they
was
trade.
off topic.
Y'all do me a favor. since we here.
I'm tripping.
Give somebody some encouraging words. There's been a lot going on since January.
Ooh.
Somebody, I had a conversation with a young man this morning. But give somebody an encouraging word, man, that might be going through, trying to figure it out, don't know which way to go, don't want to get up, don't want to go forward. Say something to help somebody, man.
I'm gonna say this, in the words of Jesse Jackson, keep hope alive. And I'm not talking about Bob either. I'm talking about you have to have real hope, real faith, and keep grinding, keep pushing, keep your head on the swivel, because this won't last long. Okay? This will not last long. Just keep breathing. We're gonna be okay.
Bad, what you gonna say?
It's never the end all be all. Things may seem detrimental right then and there, but every day it gets a little better. You just gotta wake up and keep going. For sure.
And all I'm gonna say is, if you woke up, that means he give you the opportunity to begin again. And if you have to write on a blank piece of paper, he gives us a blank piece of paper every day to write up on life, whatever you choose. And every day you can start over and write something new. So if you don't like what your circumstances are right now, write a new story, write a new narrative, write a new paragraph. That's what I did. So do it. It works. You don't have to stay there. You can go through hell, but don't stop. Now let's go.
Yeah. And all else fails, though, get your ski mask.
Get the camera off of him. Get the
Never
camera
dull
off of
moment.
him.
Never dull moment. Never dull moment. Okay. Anything else pressing? Anything current event? Anything you want to say? Hey, like I say, make sure you put your comments in the chat. Let us know you're on here. Comment. Say hey. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's be interactive.
Yes. Like, subscribe. Let us know you're there.
Yeah.
What's the topic today, Brother
Okay,
Brown?
man. I think we're gonna get into it, man. I think it's good. I think it's needed.
Yes. You put the glasses on.
Yeah, that's serious,
It's gotta
man.
be good.
Why is therapy still taboo in our community? We talking about therapy. Now, I ain't know nothing about therapy until I got a little older. Nobody talk about therapy, all the trauma and all the stuff I went through. I truly believe that our people are still suffering from a slavery hangover. It's a long time. And it's infected generations. And I think that somewhere down the line, it should have been ingrained in the schools and the different system just for us to be able to cope with certain things. And we just go on like it's normal, but it's not. And I deal with kids and teachers on a daily basis, and they need therapy. And the little minute therapy they give the kids, it ain't helping. We need more. Parents having kids too young, they're in trauma situation, they're in group home. It's sad. Fathers absent. This trauma all the way around, man. Kids getting tampered with. It's a lot going on in this world right now. On top of being sane, being a man, being a woman, being a single mama, it's a lot going on. And we just take it and keep chicken. And sometimes people don't even see about themselves. It's called self-care, self-love.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop and check on ourselves.
So
Go
you mentioned that you called it a slavery hangover.
That's what I call it.
You also mentioned that there are parents that aren't right and they're raising kids, and so the parents that aren't right and they get to raise the kids because you obviously don't need a license for that. You can be outside whenever you want to be outside.
Yes.
How do you break that? And how do you know that you're the one that needs therapy? That's a look in the mirror for sure, and that's a lot of times we don't do that. And guess who would make us do that? A therapist.
So even as kids and dealing with the education system, kids get psychological testing when they're young, and sometimes it shows up then. And sometimes you can just be around a person long enough to know something ain't right.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes it doesn't.
And we,
take
you
that
know what I'm
long.
saying, like I don't know, we call them red flags, and I've just seen a lot of red flags in people. And people just ignore them growing up because we don't know no better. But as you get older, you need to pay attention to them red flags.
What is it? Are you happy with everything in your life?
But right now,
Just in general.
in general, yeah, overall.
You might need therapy.
Okay.
Are you unhappy with things in your life right now?
I think everybody got a little bit of that.
Just a little
You
bit.
might
That's a
need
little bit.
therapy.
Like in general, everybody needs
Yeah,
therapy.
pretty much.
Like, either way it goes, you're too happy, you might need therapy.
Do you wake up in the morning and realize how ugly you are?
I don't have no problem.
I'm just speaking in general.
I was
Some
gonna
people
say,
don't like
dang,
themselves.
why
though.
is he attacking you?
Nah, some
That's
people
my
don't like
point.
it. I love me. I don't have that problem.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, we live, right? I'm gonna tell you why Kevin Brown needs therapy. For years, I'm talking
Third
to this
person.
man, and he's talking in third person. He
Yes.
be like, "Yeah, Kevin Brown." Like, bro, that's you.
Yes.
You talking third? Why you haven't done it in a while?
Hey, man,
But you used to. I know.
it's
I'm
the
putting it
Trinity,
up
man.
there. No, bruh.
God, Holy Spirit, KB. Argue with it.
Bruh.
Argue with it.
Bruh. We be having long conversations.
Yeah.
And he be like, well, I was like, Kevin Brown. Do you know who you...
Hey,
Man, you put me in therapy with this.
I know you start doing it. Hey, but people really, really need to do a self-assessment. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people wake up in the morning and don't like what they see. That ain't good.
Most.
I'm serious. I don't.
For sure.
That's serious. That is serious.
And then you take those to other people and you try to build relationships. If you're not right, your relationship ain't gonna be right.
I agree. Speak on it. So it starts where? Like, where do we want to start
With
at?
you, but
Okay.
that is something internally that we all have to realize. We all need to look in the mirror, and nobody's perfect, so there's always room for adjustment.
Some people don't want the self-accountability. Like, nah, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's them. What happened to them people?
So that and
that-
those people that go through life like that, you know, it's unfortunate, but they're gonna run into a wall one day, and a wall where you can blame everybody else if you want to, but you have to look at your own life. Like, how is your life everybody else's fault?
You know
It
what?
can't be.
Can I have it?
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
here we go with the camera, y'all.
Hey, I've learned this personally though, right?
Mhm.
If everybody in relationships got therapy, they needed therapy,
Mhm.
they may not be in a relationship. Because I was in therapy for anger management. I had just broke up a relationship a couple weeks before. Shout out to Ken Odom down in Orlando. He's a pastor down now. But he was just a counselor back then. I said, do you want me to bring her in here so we can sit down and talk with her? He says, no. He says, let's talk, deal with you, let's fix you first. He said, because once we fix you, the new you might not like her, or she may not like the new you.
Come on.
And man, he had a 12-step program which consisted of just me, him, and the Bible.
Yeah.
That's it. And when he was done, bro, she wasn't my type no more.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Now, I probably became more of her type, but she was not my type anymore.
And that's okay too.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Sometimes we grow out of people, and that is okay.
well, we friends today now. We friends today. It's over 30 years.
So-
You know, some people make way better friends than they do partners.
So they say seek wise counsel.
Yes.
So it sounds like even early on in relationships, you should be in some form of counseling. If you feel like you're gonna be with this person for the long haul, and really take it serious, because it's two people coming together and merging all this baggage, everything, and cleaving and become one, and that's a lot. And I think in our community we don't do enough of the counseling part. And I think every 5 years when that check engine light come on in your marriage or your relationship, I think we need to go back to the table.
Yeah.
Because every 5 years I feel like you'll never be the same. A year change you.
You got to renew.
You gotta renew. Or come back and see what's going on. Like even in the, like I said, I think about my vehicle. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you know, the light come on and let you know, hey man, we need a little attention over here.
And what happens if you don't do something about it?
You ain't gonna be riding long.
This ain't gonna break down.
You gonna be sitting there with that broke down
It ain't gonna be
vehicle.
smoking.
And that's how serious it is. That's how we just keep going, the light on, it's smoking, it's putt-putting, barely going, and we just thinking, oh, it's up, be all right. Put some gas in it and keep
It
going.
started yesterday. It's gonna start today. And one
Get
day.
up that next morning,
One day it
click,
ain't gonna start.
that click. And that's what happening into our relationships and our families. And even the kids, it's a lot of kids are in a bad mental state. They're trying to escape by using drugs and other things. And it's serious. You gotta come back to you.
Yeah.
You can try to escape. I try to tell the young people, you can try to escape, you be high as you want. But get what? You gotta come down. And they don't want to come down, they want to stay high.
You know the biggest counseling or therapy for kids that's overlooked?
What?
Kids that's a product of divorce.
Ooh.
Because, like, when I went through a divorce, and my daughter, she was a daddy's girl before the divorce, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after the divorce, she's a mama's girl now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I became the villain. I used to walk on water. Now, you know, I can't walk. You know, it's like...
I hate to say she's subject to whatever, you know, conversation she was around, but that's...
Yeah. But beforehand, daddy's girl.
I think over time, though, even like I say, divorce, death, things affect families, people differently.
Yeah.
And I think that everybody needs to have therapy. Even when my son left here, his job gave everybody in the family therapy, and I realized it affected everybody, still affected everybody. It ain't just go to therapy and you get over it. No, this is something I got to carry for the rest of my life. Like the life and everybody that went on with their life, but my life is still kind of like, hey man, I got to get up every day and keep going. I'm self-motivated. I got to pray. I got to really, really lean on God like I never did before. And what if you don't go to therapy, you don't have a good support cast? What do people do? They be ready to check out of here, man.
I ain't got time for that.
So even that, man, like it says a lot of men that's not unhappy and they don't express themselves, they don't have no outlets, they don't go to therapy, they don't talk to nobody, and they just self-implode on the people around them, and it ain't good, man. So men definitely need therapy.
I kind of want to build off that too. I don't feel like we give our men, especially our black men, we don't give our men a safe space to even have feelings. Like once y'all have feelings, y'all get called soft, or sometimes you guys get called gay, or you guys get called names for having feelings, and I don't think that's fair.
Or just be called mad.
Or whatever it may be, soft, feminine, mad, whatever it may be. I don't think it's fair, and I think as women, and then even you guys as friends, y'all friends don't normally give y'all safe spaces to have feelings. Like as soon as you have some feelings, like your boys are trying to clown you, or they, you bury it and you move on. You bury it and you get on the game, and that's not healthy. There's a lot of people that do that, and it's just like I'll go to bed and wake up, and maybe tomorrow will be better, and it's not.
Ooh.
But that check engine light is on, but maybe tomorrow it'll still work. Maybe tomorrow it's still gonna turn, and it don't. It don't turn.
You gotta have a good support cast. You gotta have some real a true friend gonna tell you the truth. He ain't gonna lie to you. He gonna tell you your shit stink.
That's a whole nother topic.
I'm just saying, I got real people in my
either.
No, I got some real people in my life.
That's what's up.
I'm telling you, for like the last 35 years.
We're a little different.
Besides you, for me,
Yeah.
it's been real Hollywood.
Yeah.
But when I was going through this stuff way back, man. And Hollywood called me up one day and said, hey, man, you straight. I said, yeah, man, I'm good. He said, bruh, I know everything you're going through. You don't come play ball with us no more. He said, I know you got to be talking to somebody. I was like, Hollywood, man, I just keep moving, man, so it don't catch up to me. And that's where I was, just like, I just kept moving. But Hollywood called me out the blue one day. He said, bruh, I know this. I know everything going on, man. Are you good? But besides you, don't nobody do that, bro.
It's very fortunate. That's another thing. Like you don't have no, you just feel like you're alone. If you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. You're never alone. Don't you let the enemy trap you and think you're alone. That's a lie. You're never alone. That's the trick of the enemy. He try to isolate you. He get you by yourself, and then he mess with your mind. He did the same thing to Jesus. So if he tried him, he gonna come at you at your lowest moment. He want to get you. He can't hurt you, because if it was up to him, he would got rid of you a long time ago. But he can get you to try to do something to yourself. That's the trick. So make sure you surround yourself, get you some godly counsel, go to counsel. Do not let him get you by yourself and play tricks with you, with your mind. It's real. Mental health is real. I don't care what nobody say.
Also, the things that you speak are key too. A lot of the words that we use, a
Self-talk.
lot of the verbiage that you guys use, it's not good. And pay attention to the wording and the things that you say, because you put that into the atmosphere, and it may become real. What if you put positive things into the atmosphere? What if you speak positive to someone? What if you uplift somebody today, yesterday, tomorrow? Like all of that is going to play a role in your own life. It's going to make you feel better. Your self-reflection is going to get a lot better. But it starts with you.
Let me ask you, both of y'all. Do y'all have people that speak into y'all life that hold y'all accountable, that help you watch your words?
I do feel like that now.
What do you mean?
Somebody
check me?
You can call it checking. What it is, hold you accountable. Hey man, don't say that.
Make
hey,
you
man,
aware of what you're saying, what you're doing.
He understand. Don't.
It's the liquor.
I mean, you do it, but
Well, I'm gonna do it. You do it to me.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
My real friends tell me when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Regardless, man, even when I deal with my mom, and she would tell me, but she didn't agree with what I was wrong. But even if I did what I wanted to do anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She didn't change how she dealt with me,
No.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't shun me. She didn't, put me out or nothing like that. But she let me know if I was wrong. And then now when I find myself like this later in life now, when we be talking, sometimes I be telling her, "Ma, you can't say that." Ma,
you tell me that. We
Moms
do it
be
all the
reckless,
time.
don't they?
That's
They
a
get
real
reckless.
friend. Yeah, a real friend ain't gonna be in their feelings. They ain't gonna take no side. They gonna tell you what's right.
So, the you mentioned my real friends correct me. Do we hang around people that aren't considered real friends?
I don't.
Well, those are associates.
They're associates. Okay.
Or Negroes you just know.
Yeah.
Why do we hang around them? And I'm genuinely asking.
Well, it's not we're hanging around them. They're hanging around us. Okay?
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. Anybody know I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't have time.
Yeah, cause like this, I follow no one. They follow me.
Heard.
You look for godly counsel. Even I feel like true friends are really, in essence, you counseling each other. Like, hey man, what you doing? What you got going on? Where you at in life? You all right? Cause Ken will come, what's you good, man? You all right? What's going on? And I think another trick of the enemy is to get you to try to keep and bottle in and bottle up all that negative energy and don't talk about it. I'm good. I'm straight.
I've
No,
been
you're
in
not.
friend groups like that.
But then when you can talk about it and get that negative energy out, just don't harp on it and have a real friend to really help you decipher, nah, you don't need that, don't say that, nah, you don't need that either, get that out. You need to focus on this. Hey man, what about your purpose? Hey man, what God said? Have you prayed? That's what kind of friend I ain't with. Hey man, you prayed about it? I be want to get low, people know me, I be want to go there and people like, nah, we're not doing that, bro. You're not that person no more. We're not, no. So, I thank God for having good godly counsel and therapy and having people that can really, really help me get to where I need to be mentally.
So if somebody swing on you right now,
Ain't nobody gonna swing on me.
Wait. Well, I'm tell like this.
Yeah, both of us know each other.
If you swing on me and you connect,
you better knock me out.
no, all bets are off.
He said all bets.
This where you're gonna lose. I understand repentance.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so I'm gonna clock out for a minute.
What you giving out? Tell me what you giving out.
We gonna give out some headaches and naps.
Headaches and naps.
I can repent from that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Matter of fact,
God, I didn't mean to. I just started, but I finished it.
Hey,
I walk
Amen.
away with one foot.
You need therapy.
He need therapy.
But no, listen.
Therapy.
If we're gonna talk about therapists, let's be real. We have to make sure you get the proper therapy.
Yeah, go with
Because
it.
see, I don't like. Depends on the angle. Like I would tell you, if you're gonna get a therapist, don't get a secular therapist that's gonna counsel you in the ways of the world.
I'm with you.
Okay, you got to get you one that's a godly based therapist because you can be in some man. I was at a church one time, and I went to the pastor when I did my anger management thing.
Yeah.
You know the first thing he said to me?
What?
He's me and a girl split. He go. You think she cheating on you? You know these girls today, they ain't no good. I was like,
That's terrible.
That's how you started off?
and now he started
Why?
Like you just sat
Do
down.
you have a license?
I was like,
Did we get into it?
I like mental note. We ain't paying no more tithes over here. No, I was
Wow.
gone. Yeah. But see, you have certain therapists, man. They like you be fine, okay, with your mom, with your dad, siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you go to a therapist. All of a sudden, when I was a child, y'all did this to me, and I'm all like this and all like. Man, you grown now, okay? How you gonna go back to when you like 10? Ooh, man, don't let me
But
say
you
it.
know why?
It's a
though,
red
Ken?
flag when people bring up
Hey,
childhood trauma.
but you gotta understand why though.
Why?
Because it is noted, it's research based.
Uh-huh.
Most people are operating on their childhood, little boy or girl. It's operating and running their life.
You know what I say to that?
What?
If you teens, you're adolescent,
Mhm.
okay, I'll let you get away with your childhood.
Not as an adult though.
But once you get like 23, 25,
That's dead.
40. Nah, let's go up.
no.
So there are people
no.
like that though.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
I'm telling you, for me,
That's
you get
for
about 23, 25,
Yeah.
man, you shake that shit off, bro. You don't come to me while I was raised. No, I know how you was raised. You know right from wrong. You know good for bad. You still doing that because you like that shit.
No, hey,
Okay?
no,
At
I
23,
can't agree with you. I'm
somebody-
not
you ain't
gonna
gotta
agree.
agree.
I ain't gonna agree.
You ain't gotta,
You
So
know
I
why?
feel like
Because we
maybe-
talking about therapy. The people
I
ain't getting no
have a-
therapy.
That part. So maybe you're the first person that they've ever run into that have even said that to them.
That's
like,
it.
so they've been going through life. Well, this is how I was raised. This
Self-sabotage.
I talked to a 28-year-old a couple days ago, and he was like, "Oh, well, I don't do this, and that because we used to get robbed when we was younger." And it's like, you don't live in the hood anymore. You have a good job, and you live in a nice
See the
home.
mind-
mentally
You don't have to
yourself.
mentally be there. And
Yeah.
at 28, you still living in that childhood trauma that we used to
Stuck.
get robbed. That's
No.
crazy.
No, that person is stuck.
And
Yeah.
Is stuck, and they
Well.
didn't get proper therapy, and they didn't heal. So now that little boy or girl is trapped in a grown person
And you
body
don't grow from
and
that.
scared. And every time they see a semblance of anything you talking about,
Let me
they go
correct.
into that. Protect me.
Let me correct this. Okay. What I want to say, when you like 23, 25.
40.
right?
Now we.
No, okay, when you 40.
There you go.
You still know better. You do better. You know what's right and wrong, but you want to sit there and play. Okay, well, I'm only like this because when I was little, and that's why
Play
I'm
the
doing.
victim.
No, you know what you're doing. It's a conscious decision.
That's also
You
somebody
know.
that's never self-reflected though either. They talk
Y'all
like that.
talking
They
about.
speak
Y'all
like that. 'cause
talking.
they've
Y'all
never
both
that don't
talking
need-
about.
that don't need
That's
to
why.
come out me.
But that's why people need. What we talking
And so
about?
therapy is also y'all.
Okay, hey,
Think
hey.
about it. They got people never get therapy. Then what?
Real
Monday
quick.
nights coming at you. Okay, therapy with Ken. Okay, therapy with Ken. Call in. I'm gonna give it to you raw. Okay. Hey,
He said wrong.
I'm gonna give it to you raw.
Hey.
I don't care, male, female. Call in. I'm
gonna help him?
I'm gonna give him.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna give him the real.
You gonna make them, you people be crying.
Hey,
I was
don't
gonna say,
don't
they're
don't
gonna be unhappy.
don't come calling in expecting no dusters and dials and nothing like that. There ain't gonna be that kind of conversation.
Anybody, please call in. Anybody got any
Ain't gonna be that
concerns,
conversation.
comments?
I'ma
We
give
talking
you
about
real.
therapy.
Some people need that. Some people have never had that. There's a lot of people that go through life and things are swirled in sugar and then handed to them.
Yes.
Whereas I'm gonna give it to you exactly how it is. Sugar isn't needed.
But no,
Yeah.
is that gonna help though? We talking about therapy.
Yes.
This stuff is.
So yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Ken.
Yeah.
Also, so real
Ken,
quick,
man.
It helped me.
therapy is an unbiased opinion from somebody you don't know.
Okay.
Hence the unbiased. So they can give you their insight on this person you're talking about or your feelings without knowing your life, because
Okay.
your friends that know you, your people that know you or know your significant other or whatever you're going through, they may tailor that towards you. Yes, towards
Okay.
you and not what's actually real. Oh, D. Williams, that's
Let me ask you a
another.
question. Let me ask you a question.
She said she ain't never calling in.
Let me ask you
She
a
don't want
question.
your therapy, kid.
Let me ask you a question. So what happened to the little girl
Uh-huh.
that her mama just mentally abused her and physically abused her, and then mama got sick and left her? Goes on, all her relationships ain't work. She never thought she was enough, and she 45, don't have a good relationship. She got kids, and she's still struggling with self-identity, self-doubt, and on the outside she look normal, but every time she go home, she don't even look in the mirror when she taking off her makeup. She just wipe her face and keep it moving. She don't even like what she see. What in the world you think she going through all them years? She's still suffering from that little girl that was hurt,
There's so much bottled
traumatized,
up.
and everybody say suck it up, you won't be all right, and she did, but she got to this point, but she's still struggling with that little girl and all that trauma, and mama gone, the person that did it, she can't say, would you forgive me and all that, that's gone. So now what she do? What do that person do? They got people walking around here like that, men and women.
You don't want me to say my
Yeah.
No,
You can't say shake it off.
I actually do. I don't think this is a shake it off.
No,
I
you-
want to hear it. I want
I want to hear what you got to
It's gonna be
say.
good. It's gonna be good.
Because they got people that's watching this, going to see this,
So
and
she has not evolved in life, is what you tell
So-
me.
she needs therapy.
No. Because see,
If she went through all that and she has kids too, a lot
She
of
needs
times she
therapy.
doesn't have and a lot of times women don't have the time. They ain't got the time.
For what?
People ask me about postpartum, and I didn't have the time. I went back to work 10 days after I had a kid.
What you mean you don't have time for what? To heal?
To heal, yes. A lot
You
of
gotta
times
find it.
women are you do have
You
to find
can't-
it, but a lot of times, even men too, when people have an abundance of responsibilities, a lot of the stuff that they're going through gets swept under the rug because what I still gotta keep going.
I understand that.
I remember in the Bible, David came back from war, and all the women and children were gone, all the men were killed, and everybody, all his whole army, and they blamed him. They was turning against him. And David said, he goes, at times I have to encourage myself.
Yeah.
And I look at things I go through. No, I may not share with everybody, okay? But you evolve in life, like I keep saying, you have an understanding of right, wrong, good, and bad. Like, I know what happened to me was effed up. But I also know it's not going to happen again. And I'm going to make the adjustment, and I'm going to make the changes. Now, because I can't go back and say, you did this to me. Okay, you dealing with that, keep it moving. But you're not, see, I'm this is me.
That's you.
I don't give people the power to sway and change my emotions in life. If I'm gonna, that's what I'm going to do.
But there was a kid.
No, when I was a kid, I went through some effed up stuff.
But they stuck there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what the therapy come in.
Like
It's some stuff that's so ingrained. I know I
I'm
went through
sorry.
a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Label me no understanding.
Tell them call you again.
No understanding.
Label me no understanding, because it's like, I look at life, man, like failure is not an option. Like, we all been through some stuff, bro.
You know who you talking to? You talking to me?
Dysfunctional family,
All of
dysfunctional
it.
life, neighbor. We all done been through some stuff.
God was there with me. That's all
What
I can
is
say.
failure? Define that though. Like, what is failure? Because if that woman, if that man is getting up and keeping going, like, what is failure?
Well, I'm saying no. I said for me, failure is not an option. I'm always gonna get up. I don't care what happened yesterday. I'm looking at tomorrow.
I feel like failure is when you make excuses for the situation that you're in instead of trying to. That to me, that's failure. You're in the mind state like, this is my situation and this just is what it is. Well, that's failure.
So,
You should.
So you're accepting of the negativity.
You're accepting the negativity. You have maybe not all the power in the world, but you have the power to change your circumstances. You have the power to change your mindset. You have the power to change.
But
Yes.
But sometimes people need somebody to help them unpack, take out what's good. No, we can't use that. Help them get the confidence. Everybody don't have it.
And so if you don't have it, if you're at home and you don't have it, hopefully you get that here from us.
That's
Every Thursday.
I guess that's why I'm not a football coach, because bruh.
Oh Lord.
If you ain't running through the brick wall, get off my field.
Oh my God. See, the thing about it, man, that it all goes back. Most people are operating on a little boy, a little girl that have been traumatized, and now they're grown and they're self-sabotaging their everything where they are now. I promise you, that's the problem. And I go up against anybody with that statement.
Well, it's like saying about referring back to the video, stop playing the victim. I don't believe in victimology. You know, we all have our understanding. You can't wear that badge all your life, bro.
People do it.
So we have to look in the mirror. We have to look in the mirror and self-reflect. Our words are powerful. You have to speak greatness into your life. You have to speak positivity into your life. Stop saying and spewing negativity about yourself, about people, stop gossiping. It's negative. Don't do it. And that brings in.
But look how
bad
easy
energy.
that is.
It's very
Yeah,
easy.
you hear what you're saying.
Talking to the women.
You'd be surprised. I won't quote Drake, but yeah, men talk way more than women these days. They just do, especially the ones that don't self-reflect. First of all, no. We about to get into something different. The men that don't self-reflect, they tend to find each other. They get in groups and they hone in these groups, and then they spew toxic stuff at each other because that's who this group is. And so this group not only I'm serious, and I'm serious. There are, and I'm sure there's women like this too.
If I get with a group of men, we probably
not you.
Yeah.
Not you.
A group of men sitting around doing what?
Not even, but
I'm
so
just saying,
a friend circle that could be 3 or 4 or 5 guys, but like if they all have the same mindset, nobody ever wants to see anybody above each other. Like we're all in the same area, and it's like crabs in a bucket. Yeah. Like I want you down here.
They need therapy too.
They need therapy too, but you have to break that cycle. You have to understand that they're not real friends. They're not good friends. You need to go to people that have positive affirmations for you. Talk to God, y'all. Talk to God. He is always there for you.
How you do that? How you do that? How you talk to God?
However,
Somebody may not.
however it sounds.
You never know who's watching. How do you cope?
When I talk to
Have
my
you ever been in
creator,
therapy? Have you ever been in therapy? Have you ever tried it? Do you believe in it?
I've never been to therapy. I do believe in it, and I've never tried it because I'm one of the ones that I feel like I don't have time. I don't have time.
You
However,
gotta
I
make
do
time.
I do feel like I have a great friend group. I have a great friend circle, and they do hold me accountable. We hold each other accountable, and they will tell me when I'm wrong. I have a best friend that she's in a relationship and she gets a little crazy sometimes, and I'll be like, "Well, sis, so this is probably what he's thinking because that hit my ears weird. Like, chill out." But those are the things that you need to tell your friends. Just because they're your friends, do not be a yes man. That's crazy.
Oh,
Don't be
no.
no yes man.
We not.
If you about to do something you ain't got no business doing and you know it's wrong,
And your friend don't say that?
co-sign,
That ain't your friend.
that's dead.
Not even co-signing, but being like, "All right, bro, well, call me later." Like, not like deter
right,
it.
came out and went.
Give good advice
Nah.
instead.
I think everybody should try. Try counseling. Like I said, what happened to me, my son leaving here, that was a lot. And, just to unpack it and understand coping with grief. And I ain't know I had that many layers and stages of grief.
Yeah, that is different.
I'm like, whoa. And that's somebody that close to you. It ain't just like you was just sick and he laying there and no, hey man, what's up? He not here tomorrow. Well, hold up. Yeah, that ain't, no.
That's a lot.
So I tell anybody, yes, you go see about your mental, that's all you got. You don't need to be a double-minded man. You don't need to, I'm telling you, your mind will leave here. Overload, anxiety, all this stuff that'll come down on you at one time, I'm telling you, it's real. So yeah, you need to go get some godly counsel. I would say if you do get a counsel, get one that's believe in God and got the background of therapeutic. I had one that did both. Marriage counseling, you get one that do both. Don't get one that got this one. No. You need God in it. That's just me.
Yeah.
Now each his own, but you might want to have God, because I believe in God. So that's how huge that is. So make sure you get godly counsel. Go get some kind of counsel for you and your family. Don't leave the kids out either.
You're right.
Think about the kids, because you the one made these kids, and guess what? That trickles on down. The sins of the fathers and mothers goes down generations. Remember that. I'm dealing with some things that my great-great-grandfather, oh my God, great-great-grandfather on both sides
How you know?
didn't deal with. That's in the Bible. The sins of my fathers passed down to me. And you.
Hey,
That's how deep it is.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I got a camera.
It's real.
Hey, wait, no, I need to wrong. He like this, here you go.
Yeah, a quick correction. It's a correct. I was a teacher, so it's cool.
He was like
I'll be with you in a
like,
minute. I'm talking to this
he
kid.
gave
So
folks-
wait a minute.
He threw the right hand like, hush, boom. That's in the Bible.
That's for any teacher. If you're the teacher, you got kids, I'm dealing with this kid, I'll be with you in a minute. But you just keep going. It's easy. But make sure, man, just know that your kids are being impacted also. Don't think it just skip them. And let me tell you something. If you don't deal with it, it gets worse for your kids.
Yeah.
It's double, triple. And they got to go through things that you don't share with them. You don't get them no help and wonder why they just running rampant, wild, and all because they needed a little help,
You know
a little
what?
They're
counsel.
called hard conversations for a reason. Have
Yeah.
them though.
I'm gonna let y'all in on something. You know who's been my best therapist, believe it or not, in my life?
Who?
My kids.
I can believe
I
it.
believe it. No,
They
I
ain't gonna
believe
play
it.
with you.
Yo,
My kids.
when I got grown,
Yes.
the conversations me and my dad used to have, I never knew. I'm the total opposite of my mom. But when I used to talk to my dad, I was like, she got me from you. Like, I am your child. He's
That's how it
crazy.
be.
That man was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. I got 6 kids and I see some of me in all of them.
Ooh.
And at
That's a lot.
times it's like different conversations though. Yeah. It's like it'd be like my therapy. It's like I be talking to him in some moments I be like, ooh damn, I gotta fix that. You know? And other times I talk to him, oh shit, he picked that up? Okay. You know, but yeah.
It's you.
Yeah, they
You
really
see how serious that is?
yeah, they really
So yeah, it affects everybody, man. Therapy in our community.
Man, I ain't
It was
even-
never talked about. Was it talked about in your house?
I
Therapy?
Not at all.
I see it on TV. I'm like, they sitting
Yeah.
down with they call them a shrink and all that stuff. I'm
When I
like,
see it on TV, it's
oh.
always looked down upon. They're
Yes.
always, yeah.
Let me show
I
y'all
hate that.
man,
Let me show y'all
people
something.
need help.
We'll show you what therapy back in the day looked like for us, right? And you're in the school system now, right?
Yeah.
If they was in that classroom with just 2 or 3 kids, what would we say about them? we can't say that word, but we say about that.
They special.
Listen, they was on that bus that was smaller than everybody else's bus.
They very special.
And then we was like, y'all riding the station wagons, sitting in the back seat looking out the back window. But that's how we looked at mental
Something wrong with
health
you,
back in that day. Oh, we used to be like, okay, back in the day, we just, oh, he illiform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he really needed help. And if I reflect back, the kids in school, people in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
they needed help, but we labeled them, put names on them, and we just kept it moving.
Which is also why a lot of people don't get the help that they need. They're gonna label you. They'll label you crazy or.
It's even worse though. We came out I come from the crack era. They need therapy. Them people still they just not coming up off of being on crack for 30, 40 years.
Wait a minute.
No, for real.
Wait,
How that sound?
Crackheads don't die. Like I
That's
don't know
what I'm trying
what.
to. You don't think they need therapy?
Hey,
They
The
never
trauma?
fall either. They lean. They never fall.
Hey, they
The
real
alcoholics.
resourceful.
You
They
know
real-
some alcoholics in your neighborhood. That's
For sure.
trauma coming from the war. We had people coming from the war and all this stuff, and then PTSD. I ain't know all these letters they named.
PTSD.
PTSD, and I'm like, hold on.
What was the
They didn't
acronym at
lose
first? What was the, sorry,
I'm
go
about to
ahead.
say PTA, but that's parent. No, they not parents. They was traumatized, man. And we sitting there thinking they all right. They not. They hearing firecrackers. They getting to the ground. I done seen it. Like with military people, alcoholics, drug
You know,
addicts.
If I can be honest,
Oh,
I think
man.
I think I could benefit from therapy, but I actually just tell jokes instead. Like if you don't laugh,
You hang around
you'll
there,
cry. Like what would I? Why would I want to cry? This is crazy.
See,
What you mean?
If life sucks, we might as well laugh about it because it's gonna be better
Hold on,
eventually.
Hold on. What'd you say?
everybody,
No, before that.
You know what
Hang
part I'm
around
talking
here.
about. You know what part I'm talking
everybody.
about.
Let me say this: everybody don't have the warrior lion mentality just out the womb.
Some people do shut down. You're right.
Some people do. Yeah, I done been through hell. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Yeah, that's cool. But still, I'm human.
Yeah.
And I done been traumatized. I done been through, so, most people can't tell me no anything. They can't come to me with all these side stories because I done went through stuff that people, I know they'll fold.
Yeah.
So, but that's just me and how God made me. Everybody been given a measure of faith and substance on how to deal with problems. They say God won't put more on you than you can bear. And I'm like, God, that's enough. That's enough, God. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
God
dealing
said
with
you don't
something.
know you
Everybody
like
that
I
come
know
through that womb gonna come in this world and gonna have to go through. You're not gonna leave here unscathed. I don't care who you are. So the quicker you can understand how to keep your mental, how to get to godly counsel, how to surround yourself, and how to have your purpose and all these things in line, you'll be all right. But if not, you're gonna suffer. And some people don't make it back, man. I done seen people lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
And you gotta get to the self reflection. You have to talk to somebody. You need an outlet before you get there. It takes a lot for some people to crash out and don't get there. Self reflect. Talk to somebody. Anybody. There's always a listening ear somewhere.
We talked about therapy. We haven't said one word. We haven't said the depression word one time.
Go ahead.
Because personally, I was depressed for about 3 years, but never knew until I wasn't depressed no more.
Wow.
Then I did a self-reflection. Watch this. You remember when I lived in McDonough?
Mm-hmm.
How many times you ever been over my house in McDonough?
I just always talk to you.
Never. I was 4 years in McDonough, and not one friend came through the crib. Now, a family member would come through, they was in town, but I isolated myself.
I was about to say, you always say you was on the road, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm about to call you a
I
nigga.
isolated
You
myself.
did call him a nigga.
First of all, hey man, I'm headed out. You always tell me something. I'm like, all right, man, I ain't
Yeah.
coming.
But see, I isolated myself from everybody, and I put my blinders on. I just kept grinding, I kept hustling, and when I came up out of McDonough, basically, then I realized I wasn't depressed anymore. Then I realized how bad I was, how low I actually sunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It affected my relationship. It's like, man, I reflected back and I made a promise to myself, I'm never going to be depressed again. Just a decision.
Yes.
Like, you're never going to catch me like that again.
Yes.
In any given situation. And it's like, Some people get depressed, like I said, they get stuck. They don't come back out. But
I'm telling you.
stay busy, keep pushing. I was a functional depressed. And
He
really,
gave himself a. What'd you say you are?
I was
Functional depression.
functionally depressed. Yeah. I mean, I would hustle with the work. What we got?
D. Williams.
Okay, who can people call to get help?
Oh man, it's
Hey,
a lot of
on
help.
Monday.
Oh Lord.
On Monday, keeping it real. Okay, on Monday, I'm serious.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
On Monday, we doing therapy with Ken on Monday. Okay.
Oh my God. I
Also,
got
so check your jobs, guys. On the
On
real
job,
note,
yeah.
check your jobs. A lot
your
of times your
insurance.
jobs will give you
$10 copay.
So sometimes,
Good.
and then sometimes you get 10 sessions for free. 10 sessions is like every 6 weeks you can go. That's all year for free.
Yeah.
But
Your church, start
church,
there.
Yeah, good church
Please
program.
start there.
Good church program. Don't go to that one I went to down in Orlando the one time.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of places you can just man. You can go. It's no excuse at this point.
Yeah.
You can go online and find a good, sound Christian counselor, regular counselor, therapeutic. You can find what you need, and they'll do FaceTime, live, however you want to do it, and it's very reasonable. But you get what you need, man. Don't put no pressure on your mental health, cause this is the only mind you got. You lose that,
What you gonna do?
and they're gonna put you somewhere.
And there's somebody counting on you. You have to be in the right mind state so you can fulfill what your destiny is too. You have to grow, but you can only do that after you self-reflect, after you are okay.
You like that
Because you matter
self-reflect.
too. You are enough.
She like that self-reflect.
Yeah, 'cause nobody does anymore. It's
What
okay
that
to
looks
say-
like? What that looks like?
Admitting when you're wrong, understanding that a situation maybe didn't go the way you wanted it to, and maybe understanding that you didn't handle it properly. Knowing you didn't handle it properly is okay.
Is that just for men or men and women?
It's
Both.
for both.
That's
That's
for
for
both.
humans.
'Cause women
Accountability,
don't like,
right?
Yeah, women don't like to admit when they're wrong.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I feel like men don't like to admit when they're wrong, and you only feel like that because you deal with women. I feel like that because I deal with
admit
men.
when I'm wrong. I don't have to always
Right.
be right.
But you don't date you. I don't date me. However, I date men. A lot of the men that I've dated, no accountability. A lot of women that you date, no accountability. So since we have the same experiences, your question was men or women?
y'all need counseling.
Both.
Both y'all need counseling.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure, but I'm gonna tell
No,
jokes
this ain't y'all
instead.
talk about.
I'm gonna tell jokes instead.
Y'all talking about both of that. That's counseling. That's why people need counseling.
I thought that was a smooth transition.
I seen that.
Yeah. I saw that.
Y'all, I know how y'all will go. We know it'll go left.
That's okay. We got you here, so you can
I-
reel us back in.
Hey, I'm tired of fishing.
Kind of fishy.
Yeah, y'all will go
Yeah,
left in a
man.
heartbeat. She said, D. Williams, you got another question, D? So you just start with your job, church, good counselors at church. Pretty much you can go online and find a great one if you just do the research. Do the research and really, really hone into the spirituality, and they got holistic spirituality and therapeutic. You get one that got it all.
Y'all ever got your hair done or got a haircut? Sometimes they got good advice too. I don't know. My hairdresser know a lot of my business, and she's got a biased opinion because she don't know nobody in my life.
Yeah. Prosperity. Who is Prosperity? Who is this? Okay.
Correct.
It takes
Yeah.
a lot.
It takes a
to
lot
open
for men
up.
over there.
Yeah.
So
He gotta trust you.
You gotta
It's-
trust her.
I actually
Prosperity,
forgot about
call
this, y'all.
in. Prosperity, do I know you or Ken know you? Who are you? I'm trying to see who Prosperity is.
You trying to holler? You trying to see what prosperity is?
No, I'm just trying to see who they are.
You
So
can also like send yourself a voice message.
And do what?
Listening to yourself.
Okay.
Reflect
I'm already
on the
third
things
person. I
that-
don't know how this is
Let
gonna
me
go.
stop you.
No. Because listening to yourself reflect on the things that went wrong, hearing it. So it's weird to say, but a lot of the things we say, we don't hear ourselves. Say
I
it in your
get
text
it.
messages and then listen to it.
I get it, but I got this thing, right? It's okay to talk to
He's
yourself.
gonna talk to him about him.
No.
Go ahead.
It's okay to talk to yourself. The problem comes when you answer yourself.
I think I got all the answers too. I'm okay. I'm okay with
Okay.
being crazy, baby.
On Thursday, we doing therapy for Bass. Now go ahead.
Therapy, Monday,
Yeah.
Thursday, bash.
No, that's
Okay.
for Bass. She's crazy.
I am.
Anything else you want to say to someone?
No.
Someone that may be, some people don't believe in therapy.
Well,
I done heard people say that. I ain't gonna lie. When I was young, I was like, man, I don't need nobody to talk to me.
when I
Talk to
was
me.
when I was void of
I
understanding
know.
of certain things.
Ignorance.
Yeah, but it's like it depends on what you're going to therapy for. You know what I'm saying? Because see, some therapy.
Relationship.
Okay, relationship. If I'm in therapy for a relationship, don't try to counsel me to accept something that's unacceptable. You see what I'm saying? Now,
You're not taking your advice.
Yeah, I'm like, it's about to
You're
be-
not taking the advice that you wouldn't say on a kid.
no. I've been in situations, right, that I'm like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but this is still unacceptable. Let's get to the point and say
I want
this is
specifics
wrong.
so bad. I want specifics so bad.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say this.
Yeah. Like, what was
like
unacceptable?
this is wrong, but
It gets juicy.
they try to counsel you to be accepting of something that's unacceptable. You see what I'm saying?
Did you have the right counsel?
Well, so,
No, I did not.
Okay, I'm like,
Cause I'm sitting like, wait. I know right from wrong, and I know this is effed up. Okay?
yeah,
Now, help me process it.
that's the point.
well, I have. So that's what you care about.
That's
Help
what
me
we care
process
about.
it. So
but
they're like, you want
don't
to stay
try
together.
to make me accept it like it's okay.
But I think they're trying to get it all out.
Oh, I got it out. I got
He's
it
like,
out.
I got it out. Why
Yeah,
you keep-
but don't try to make me accept it. What's unacceptable.
And it's not right.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey man, let me tell you.
Does that
Are
make
you?
any
Are
sense?
you? I can imagine when somebody trying to counsel you, Lord.
Man.
How
I
was-
can't imagine.
Ken,
Yeah, go ahead, run it.
were you going back and forth with this person? Like, I'm not accepting that. I know you. Did you say that?
I'm like, that's unacceptable.
Oh my God. I want you to just hear them out first, man.
So
They there to help you mediate. That's all it is.
there are some things you're just not open minded about.
I'm very open-minded, and I have a great understanding of certain things. But if you wrong me in such a way that's unacceptable, a counsel is not going to make me accept it.
So
We're
why
going to
not?
say that it's wrong. We're not going to allow it to happen again.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you up front, I wasn't cool with it when it happened, and I'm not going to be cool with it.
It's like you still feel about that whatever
Yeah,
it was.
whatever it was,
Hold
it's
on.
still there.
That's counsel. See what counsel and get it all out. You gotta get that negative. It's all negative. I feel like it's a mediator,
Yeah,
a
I
person
go
coming
to
to
the
help you
counsel.
process.
I'm a counselor.
Oh Lord, that way you doing Monday service. Okay.
Yeah.
We,
This is why
people
you doing
need
Monday
to.
service.
People have to sit down. Now think about it. Now we grown and have these issues. What are kids dealing with?
So much.
Parents going through divorce. Kids have been tampered with. Kids on drugs. Kids suicidal. Kids depressed. Kids being bullied. And nobody helping them process. How that look? And nobody just walk around and go in their little room and lock in and everybody think it's okay and then they don't be here.
What did I say? Imperfect parents produce imperfect kids.
But
Nobody's
nobody's
perfect.
perfect.
So what did I say?
We all need help.
Exactly. Okay.
But most people, like we say, don't think they need help. They're too busy and people got things to do and people don't believe in counseling.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna
need
get
help. I just
over
be
it.
busy.
Like kids, let's get over it. Shake that shit up. The person's
No,
falling
bro.
apart, shaking their life off.
It gets to a point though of understanding. Okay, I know you say people get stuck. Okay,
there you go.
but it gets to a point of understanding when you know what's bad, you know what's good, what was right, what was wrong, and okay, that is not going to happen again. That happened to me at that point in my life, but that's not going to be a part of my life. It's not going to become my life. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's not going to say who I am. I'm not going to wear that for life. Okay.
That's where the counselor come in and help them, though, Ken.
Well, okay.
It's unpacked. I'm telling you, man, it sound.
Man.
I know it ain't you, but they got people
You
that's
said-
struggling with this
you
stuff,
said
man.
Unpack. I wasn't thinking about it until you brought it up. You been
What?
counseling, you be good, and they bring up some stuff, you be like, well, damn, I ain't even thinking about it. Look at it like
When
that
I
way.
was 7
Yeah,
years old,
that's what it's for.
Now you got me feeling some type of way
See?
about this person.
that mean
About
you
that.
ain't healed.
No.
That's what that mean.
I was perfectly fine.
Until you
okay.
brought that up with ourselves.
Oh no, what you was really dealing with, what you was going through. Bro, I just shook that off back then. Now you gonna put the coat back on me?
So
That mean you ain't healed.
That
No,
means
no.
it was under the rug.
I shook it off back then.
Yeah, you shook it off
Okay.
and landed under the rug.
Think about it now.
There's when they sent the disciples out, right? They told them to go preach the word. They said if the people don't receive you, right?
Yeah.
He told them to kick the dirt off your feet and not return, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't kick the dirt off my feet or some stuff. I don't plan to go back to it. Why are you bringing this to my door?
Because
Okay.
you didn't
It's
clean your
affecting
shoe.
you.
You
It's
didn't clean your
affecting
shoe.
me.
You ain't clean your shoes.
There's still pieces of
Hey,
that.
my shoes are clean. Can I see that? They clean. Yeah.
Hey.
I clean my shoes.
But you understand they got kids like that answer. Look what she asked.
What? How do
How do
help
y'all?
the kids?
That's a
about
good
this?
one. Most people don't. They didn't deal with it.
You need to build
Man
a
up.
relationship with your
No.
kids.
Hey, I process with my
Uh-oh.
kids. I talk to my kids.
Process with them.
Because, a matter of fact, once I get them all to agree, okay, we're gonna do a show.
That's your
okay?
kids now. Remember
Yeah.
that.
We're gonna do a show. Guess what's gonna be
That's gonna be
called?
good.
You gonna get them on the show?
All of them. Well, not all of
Now
them.
we gonna sit and watch this show. I'm gonna watch this show.
Guess what's gonna be called?
What?
Singleton Van.
No.
What?
Daddy issues.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna sit in there.
You know what? We should have that's a topic. We're gonna do that.
Daddy issues. I want
issues.
all my kids at one time. We're gonna talk. And they gonna just air out your daddy issues.
I'm gonna sit in right there by the bar.
And have a drink while you're there.
Yeah, I probably gonna need it.
Yeah.
I mean, all six
Hey,
of them.
Bash ain't got it all.
That's therapy.
That's my therapy.
No, really though.
You gotta
really
talk to
though,
your
Therapy
kids,
in a
man.
cup.
You have to talk to your kids. You have to be an example for your kids.
Yeah,
You know, you have to understand your kids are part of your legacy. If something is hard for you, it's gonna be hard for them.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like one thing I've always done to my kids, right? I believe in doing this with your kids. Man, don't ever lie to your kids.
yeah,
You
No.
know, if they ask me a question,
yeah.
I'm pretty much telling the truth. What's up with them times where I say I ain't gonna bring you a candy bag? You know, something like that. But
They talking about you.
The honest
what was it?
stuff, don't lie to your
The
kids for
unresolved
sure.
issue from the past.
They talking about
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
he
I don't know
didn't
who
dirt
that-
off his shoe. He didn't
Hey,
clean him.
Hey, Miss Prosperity.
Hey,
All right, we gonna have to get some clarity, okay?
and
But-
you're a passionate about
It was resolved on my part.
when they brought it back up though.
It was resolved on my part.
Ken, you're only gonna feel some type of way about
If
it if
it's
it was
not.
unresolved.
Bruh, it's like the criminal justice system.
Oh,
You gotta
okay?
laugh about it when
There's
you're done
no
with
double jeopardy. Once I done it and I've been through, you can't charge me with it again. Don't bring
Okay.
it back. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay? I'm good. And I don't come with the emotions. I just come with like, why do you even try me with that?
Well, you need some therapy.
Man.
I like it.
Ooh.
Hey, that stuff. I'm just saying, anybody that
But
is
talk
still
to your kid.
sensitive
Yeah, tell them
about
to
issues and can't talk to their kids about things they done went through and how they got through it, or things that we brush under the rug and you never talked about it with your family member, and then you don't want to talk with your kids, you don't want to go to therapy with your kids, they hurting and suffering, you don't know how they processing the divorce or the death or all the stuff. We got to do a better job of really honing in and getting a circle with our kids and talk to them about things that can help them, because they up next.
Yeah.
The enemy waiting on them. This ain't free game. He ain't playing fair. I pray my daughter, I talked to my daughter, and the enemy ain't playing fair. I'm telling y'all. He said, okay, you strong.
But
let's
watch this.
let's try your kid. You better hope you done put something in them that they can resist. And it's real out here. We're not dealing with flesh and blood. This is mental, spiritual. So we got to do praying. That's how you do it. Pray with your kid.
Social media takes a real toll on these children too, and it is okay. It is okay to ask your kids, how do you feel? Also keep in mind, if your kids have questions, they already know a little bit about what they have questions about. And if you aren't real with them, the world is gonna be real with them. You don't want that. It's so much easier coming from you, someone that actually cares, someone that can be honest and steer them in the right direction. Whereas, if they find the truth out from somebody that doesn't have their best interest in mind, that could end up bad. You never know. You do it. Have those hard conversations.
Sex, drug, and rock and roll is all live early. 5 years old, they know it. You'll be amazed. The social media and the cell phones and the iPad,
And all the stuff you think your kids don't know,
they know.
They know. Especially, it's gonna be hard, but those 9-year-olds, those 10-year-olds, they know. And then they go to school with those with kids that are older. If you don't teach them, the public school will, society will. You do it. You get control of your household. You make sure you have a good relationship with your kids so they don't have trauma growing up. So they can talk to you about what they don't feel is right, what they feel is wrong. Have those conversations.
I like it.
You just said something profound to answer the question from prosperity, right? It says, how do you deal with your kids? You become their therapist. You become their first counselor.
Yes,
You
yes.
see
I
what
like
I'm saying?
that. Yeah.
You become their therapist. You become their
For
counselor.
sure.
That's how you deal with them.
Yeah, you were their first teacher, so why not? They going through, you see them sad, you should see the signs. They're too quiet, they're too closed off, the door closed, the dark room. Y'all didn't see the signs now.
You know them better than anybody.
You should.
Yeah.
Now, if you ain't working too hard, you got to pay attention. Always pay attention to your children. They give you the signs.
They do.
They be trying to, they be stumbling and trying to get attention from you, and you just be like, go to your room. And they be like, they want to hug, you ain't getting them enough hugs. Hug your child for 20 seconds. 20 seconds. But you don't do enough. Hugging. You don't do enough. I love you. Hey, you are enough.
Tell your
It's
kids
real.
I love you. That's
Yes.
okay.
It's therapeutic. So
Let them
yeah,
know what real love is. That way they don't go looking for false love in the world. That's all I have. False love in the world is everywhere.
they need
Everybody wants something from somebody, and you know what they need?
What?
Therapy.
Hey, I'm giving out therapy.
I'm
That's tight. That's right. I'm giving out therapy. What? Give them out a hotline. I got a number for you. That's it. Anything you want to say?
1-800-BASH.
Oh,
No, I'm
you
just kidding.
doing
Don't
sessions
call
too?
1-800-BASH.
You
No,
doing sessions?
kid doing sessions.
Oh,
Not
my-
me.
Hey.
Y'all probably not gonna like what I got.
Hey, your mama charge for these sessions.
I know you are. Closing remarks, man. Go ahead.
Hey, closing remarks. If you feel like you need therapy, you do.
If you feel like you don't need therapy, look.
Yeah, you
You
do.
do.
But no, get therapy, but get it in the right place. Okay. Try your church, you know. But first of all, try God. You know, a lot of people pray, but they don't even wait for an answer.
Yeah.
Get up,
Come
get up.
on, come on.
I can't tell you how many times me and God had whole conversations, like, you know, back and forth. And I wouldn't talk to myself, but we had long conversations, okay? And like Kiana said, in them times you have to pray with your eyes open.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm wear that one out.
You read
Yeah.
your word, put the word
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, but you know, if you need counseling, you feel like you need help, you know, get help from the right people, okay? And just keep pushing, keep thriving. It's like don't give up. Encourage yourself. You know better, do better. You know, and just keep growing. What we got?
Oh, somebody I
Okay.
know. Well, thank you. What would you want to say, Bash? Just you found out about Mr. KB. Okay.
I don't have a whole lot to say, guys.
What?
Everything I know, right? Everything that makes you happy can be therapeutic. Well, a lot of things that make you happy can be therapeutic, but some stuff may
I'm
not
like,
be.
clean that up.
My bad.
Clean that up.
Have the hard conversations in your friend groups. Have the hard conversations with your kids. Ask your kids, how does this make you feel? Why did this make you feel that way? Be your kid's therapist. And if they have questions, if they have hard questions, you give them real world answers. Because the answers you don't give them, they will go ask society. And society is going to give them to it however they give them to it. You do it.
Yeah, I like that. We're gonna retitle this show "Be Your Child's Therapist."
I like it.
1-800-BASH
Oh,
for therapy session.
There you go. All I want to say is go get therapy. Family, single, relationship. The check engine light is on.
You know, what's the most therapeutic thing for you?
With me personally,
The most therapeutic thing for you?
well, I talk to God a lot, man. Spend time with Him. Get lost in that, and He
We do that every day.
well, shoot that basketball will be the second.
Oh, yeah.
You know what mine is?
What?
On the beach with some sand that I brought with me.
Give me my camera. Like always, thank y'all for checking us out every Thursday live. Also, check us out on all platforms, SingletonBrown Live. Also on Roku TV. Download the app, Gift TV. We come into a stage, a platform, a venue near you. We're not here for everybody, we're here for somebody. If you need therapy, go get it.
Yes.
On your job, in the church, on the internet, you find and get help. Nobody's coming to save you. I'm gonna say this again. Nobody's coming to save you. You gotta save you. You gotta work on saving yourself. And you better know God. You're so funny. Hey, who are we?
Saying that.
Who are we?
He wasn't saying that.
We Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And I'm Bash.
And we was live.
No, we not. But that's what I was saying, bro. Ain't nobody come to save you. Help yourself.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Oh my God.